Lady Brown Sugar, and I welcome you back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So, of course, you already know who my sidekick is, but of course, if you don't know, then it is
Destiny.
And she is my daughter. So, tell them what we having today.
Today we are eating a shrimp boil. We got shrimp, sausage, we got corn, we got potatoes, we got 2 eggs, we got cucumbers, and we got some saucy sauce. And to drink, I'm drinking some fruit punch.
And I got my apple juice.
Yeah.
So, let's get into this prayer, and then we're going to get into this bite. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you once again for your grace and mercy, Lord. We thank you how you continue to watch over us, Lord. We ask you, Lord, to go into the homes of those who is watching, Lord. I'm asking you, Lord, to bless them, Lord. Ask you, Lord, to bless this food, Lord, that we're about to receive to nurse our body. In your name, Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So how y'all doing today? I hope everybody is having a good day. So come on and join us. Go grab you something to eat and come on back. So how was your day today?
It was long.
Was it that bad yet?
I wouldn't say it was bad.
You alright?
I wouldn't say it was bad. I would just say it was just long. Real long.
Real long?
It's ready for it to be over with.
And I feel like the same way. And the week just got started.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm sick of this weather.
Already? It's just getting started.
Anybody who know me know that this is my favorite season. Winter and fall is my favorite season. I'm over it.
You tired of all the snow and ice? I understand. But they come for more snow. You got your sauce spicy, don't you? Them spices hitting you in the throat.
Can I have one of your cucumbers?
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Yep.
You know what it is?
What?
Them red pepper flakes.
That's what it is.
Because I was sitting there like this.
And you kept pouring and pouring and pouring. Yup.
Y'all,
Don't do that.
what y'all been doing lately?
This is actually the original Be Love sauce.
Oh, you didn't make yours?
You
You didn't make yours?
know when she first originally started doing it? Before she officially came out with her sauce? I think I did the same thing you did.
What?
Put too much red pepper in it. My mouth. On fire. But it's good though. So, how y'all been feeling about the weather?
I wonder how that sauce will taste on a taco.
Good. It's bomb. I did it. It's real good on taco.
I'm gonna try it.
It's real good on tacos. I did it so far on tacos and turkey, smoked turkey.
Something on this doggone, they ain't cut my tongue.
What?
On this cucumber.
I don't know what that could have been.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah. Like I say, comment down below what y'all think about the weather. All the snow and ice.
I was talking to this man at the store today.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I'm from up north. I love it weather. He was like,
You love it?
we'll go back up north because we don't love it.
Yeah, because they used a lot of snow.
Mm-hmm.
You told them to go back up north?
Yo, I could do one snow. Like, I wanted snow. I want snow for Christmas, okay? It was cute. The first snow was cute. I'm used to Lynchburg getting like, hold on, y'all.
The spices are getting you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I'm used to us getting like some flurries, you know, nothing too major. But this year, it came with it.
I definitely did. Y'all, my favorite. I like Donald Duck brand juices. My favorite one is the orange juice though. Love it. Okay?
Yeah.
I need to hit the back.
No, it's in my throat.
It's in your throat?
Yeah.
Cough. Clear your throat. You're so special. She's so special, y'all. But, y'all, so how many of y'all have seen Married at First Sight?
Y'all. First of all, would y'all get married at first sight? Like, and some cultures, like y'all parents, put y'all together, and then y'all get married.
I think that if I was younger, I probably would try it.
No, my mama too picky. Too picky. As soon as she seen a person, she would be like, no.
I am not that shallow. Don't believe her, y'all. How you gonna tell that lie on me?
Believe me, y'all.
I'm not that shallow.
She's picky.
I mean, I think everybody has their preference.
I have a preference, definitely. I like dark skins.
I prefer dark too.
I like them burnt, sizzled, charcoal. I like my man dark.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can see on you at night is your teeth.
What?
I don't know why. I used to not be like that. I used to not like anything black.
She didn't.
Nothing.
Not a hot dog. Nothing.
Nothing.
Whew.
But now, hand it to me. Like these sausages, I wouldn't eat these sausages. And these not even burnt like that.
She crazy, y'all. So if y'all don't know about Married at First Sight, basically it's a group of experts who, so you put your application in, you know, tell your details of, you know, what type of work you do, what you like, what you're looking for, blah blah blah, the whole 9 yards of that. And these experts compare you and this other person together. So then they go to you and let you know that you're going to get married in 2 weeks. Mind you, you never see a picture of the person, you never speak to the person, you never know anything about the person at all until the day of your wedding, in which you walk down the aisle and that's when you meet who you're going to marry. The crazy thing about it is thinking about whether or not you would know the person.
Huh?
Like you walk down the aisle and you already know the person.
Like somebody that you acquaintance with already?
Or have ran across them sometime in your life. So in the episode that I'm watching, 13, one of the couples already knew each other because they went to college together. So I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing.
It depends on the experience you have with the person.
Right. Well, she actually liked him then, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so okay, so y'all get married and then y'all go on your honeymoon. So of course you have like the typical wedding. You get married, you have your little reception after with your family and his family. Talk to the family, get to know each other, and then you go on your honeymoon for a week. Okay. So during that time, you're supposed to, take the time to get to know a person, how they are, what they like to do, different stuff like that. Girl, it be some drama on these shows. Be some straight, cause you gotta remember, you gotta deal with people's personalities, like spoiled people used to having their way.
I think where I would go wrong is because in all of my get-togethers, well, the serious ones, I have met their families. I'm not the type of person that I can't just walk into a family. Like, you not gonna walk into my family automatically think you're gonna be accepted. It don't work that way. Especially now that this, like, my grandparents, I have never introduced anybody to my grandparents because I knew, like, if they see that I'm taking somebody seriously, they're gonna love them. And I brought somebody to my grandparents, and I don't hear the end of it. So I just know that, like, if me and him was to, like, never talk again, and I was to bring somebody new, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy because they're gonna be like, when, why, how?
Yeah, but I mean, for the families to even accept that a person would take that risk of getting married at first sight, like, you gotta, like, be prepared for anything might happen, But
you have to be prepared, but you have to also understand that you're walking into
something that
not only getting to know your partner's personality, but having to get to know everybody in their family personality at once. That's a lot.
That's right. That's true. Just that one person alone is a big situation for me because, like, if you come out with some crazy stuff, like you on some, I don't know, you know how some people just be on some real crazy stuff, like talking out the side of their neck and think they know it all, got the answers to everything. I hate stuff like that. Why did you eat my salt and vinegar and making that face? And all of that. Like, I got this piece of hair just in my face and it's irritating me. But anyways, like, you gotta realize, like, everybody not gonna be for you. And people's attitudes and stuff is just not, like, because that's a big turn off to me. Like, okay, you know some stuff, but you don't know everything. Just accept the fact that, you still got learning to do. Everybody got learning to do. And we might not like the same things. Like, I'm not into men who be sagging their pants, showing the underwear. I'm not into smokers.
Well, I
I'm
don't
not,
think they bring them type of people on TV.
what, as far as like smokers and stuff?
I mean, smoking, yeah, but I don't think they bring the people who be
Like SAG and stuff, girl, please. I mean, no, I haven't. I don't think I've seen one yet. But I'm just saying that's the stuff that I don't like. Like they would hate me because my application would be so long and stuff. Do not give me.
What did I say earlier? Picky.
They
Like I
would
said.
be like,
I mean, like she has reasonable things, but she know what I mean when I say picky. Like me and her discuss this. I'm not gonna say it, but she know what I mean when I say she be picky. Like that's not smoking. The not smoking thing is kind of hectic nowadays because it's like everybody smoking. If they don't smoke, they vape.
well, that's just something I'm not gonna accept because a simple fact that I have asthma and this smelling smoke it just really sets it off. Okay, so for instance, I met this dude, right, and so we was like chatting back and forth, and like he was cool, and he did let me know that he smoked. So I was like, okay, and I was like, basically, if you go smoke, like don't smoke around me and don't come smelling like smoke. I was trying because you always say I don't never try or whatever. So I was trying, right. This fool pulls up with a blunt. Like, I'm sitting here like, dude, like, you just said you was gonna be respectful and not smoke or anything, and you pull up with a blunt, like
I said, people, it's gonna be hard nowadays. I mean, honestly, truthfully, it's not that hard because if a man wanted to, he will.
That's and the same thing for a woman.
Yeah, but okay, in our case, if a man wanted to, he will.
Okay, so on season 13 that I'm watching, right? Mm-hmm. So it's this chick on there. She like deals and teaches like principles and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so she met this fireman, and of course she makes way more money than him, right?
What is she again?
She teaches and guides, like I think like principles or something like that. But anyway, she makes a lot of money, right? Mm-hmm. And so the dude is a firefighter. He's nice looking dude, nice body, sweet. He's a sweetheart, like real a type of dude that you would want in your life, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, she's one of them bougie chicks that likes red bottoms. She gotta wear nothing but like expensive stuff. Everything has to be like Prada, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So they was talking and stuff, and he basically was telling her that she kind of like need not to be spending as much money or whatever. And she was like, that's what I'm used to, and I'm not changing that for you or anybody.
I mean, if she's spending her own money, she ain't got to change it.
No, not at all. But he was like basically saying, they trying to, be a family and stuff like that, just a little bit, say more money or whatever. And I guess her situation is, look, this my money. I'm not asking you to buy anything for me. I'm providing everything for myself. And if this what I want to wear, this what I want to wear.
She ain't wrong. I mean, good. All right, this is where people go wrong in a relationship. It's one thing if we have built money together. That's when you could say we can sit down and talk, and you tell us we talk about spending money. But when it comes to my money that I bring in, you're not going to tell me what I can spend my money on, who I can spend it on, none of that. Because it's my money. You don't have no obligation to my money. That's not your money. It's mine. It's mine. It's not yours.
Okay. The money that you what if your husband was to say that to you?
What?
This is my money, and
it is his money.
But when you yeah, that's true and everything to a certain extent. But when you get in a relationship, marriage, not just a relationship, but marriage, like it's some things that you have to compromise
y'all
with.
Y'all supposed to be as one. But what my thing is, this is why like me and marriage don't see eye to eye sometimes. Like I get it, I do. But where I come in, not where I come from, because where I come from is marriage. But where I come in is just like, I get it. I understand that when you meet somebody, a soulmate person, y'all supposed to get married, y'all supposed to conjoin as one. I get that. But if I come in already say I'm making 100K a month, okay? Whatever I'm doing, I'm making 100K a month. And whatever you doing, you making 50K a month. And we got our little house or whatever, the bills are paid. I just feel like you cannot waltz in because we married and you tell me how to spend my money. Because as long as I'm paying my half of the bills and you paying your half of the bills, what I do with my spending money don't got nothing to do with what we got going on, as long as my side of the bills are paid. Now, if something happened, of course, I'm going to have a savings, but he cannot tell her, oh, you need to save, you need to stop doing this, that, and third. Unless she going crazy and just spending her whole check, which I doubt that she is.
No, she's not spending her whole
And
check.
on top of that,
she saves money.
And on top of that, another thing is that, do you know how people will go crazy? If she was to, like, God forbid, lose her job, she could sell her stuff double and make it back. So, I mean, like, I just feel like if I come in and I'm the breadwinner of the relationship, I understand that we can, as long as I'm saving, you don't need to worry about what I'm spending. Because you're not putting the money in my pocket. But even if my husband, say I got married, and my husband was the breadwinner, and as long as we're not slacking on the bills, and I know that I'm safe, I'm comfortable where I am in my life, and I don't gotta worry about, oh, baby, we gonna miss out on the bill this month. Splurge on, baby, just make sure you buy me something too.
So how do y'all feel about that? Comment down below on how you feel about that. How you feel about, whether it should be compromising of saving money or you spend whatever you want to spend is your money, blah, blah, blah. Comment below.
I'm not saying, like, of course, when you come to marriage, as a marriage, you have to compromise. But I feel like as long as you are still saving while you're spending and you're not just going, if she's going, like, I understand what you're saying, if, like, she's going haywire, she's not doing no type of spending, she just, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. She's not thinking about bills, she's not thinking about the future or what can happen if, like, she got sat down or anything like that. Or, like, something drastic happened and they end up having to, like, the money that she's spending, he's really gonna need to depend on her or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I understand that point of view. But if she's spending responsibly, you just have to know your partner. If you know your partner is spending responsibly and also saving responsibly, I feel like you don't have a right.
Make a limit to what you spend.
Right. You don't have a right to tell your partner, like, hey, you need to slow down. Because if your partner is thinking, first of all, I'm not getting in nobody's marriage if I have to tell you need to slow down. That's not going to happen because I'm going to already peep that out.
Well, I think she was feeling some type of way anyway because she makes way more money than him.
And that's another thing, ladies. Be a breadwinner. Stop it. You do not have to have a man to give you money. Be your own boss. Be your own breadwinner.
Now, we need to use that for another subject, ma'am.
I guess.
We do.
But I'm just saying, lay it on the table.
But then it was another couple where this guy, like, he has up on his wall, like, every bill that he pays, how much money he got in his bank, how much he got in stock, and all this stuff. And he told her that he wanted...
This the same couple?
No, this is a different couple. He told her that he wanted them to have joint bank accounts. And that after they pay all the bills, then she can go and, spend, some money here and there. But he also told her that she couldn't be taking trips, a lot of trips. She can only take cheap trips. Okay, so she wants to go to Spain. He was like, basically like, no.
It's giving controlling. You want to control my life and I'm not allowed.
And she was like, I'm going. He was like, no, that's too much money. You need to find something cheaper to go to. I'm like, I see where you're coming from, because people are accustomed to their lifestyles.
Can I try this egg?
Oh, happy stuff, honey. People are accustomed to their lifestyles, and if you're used to something, if and then on top of that, she also stated how she was poor and how she never did have. And
Is
then
he rich?
who the guy? This is back to the first couple. He's a firefighter, so no, he's not rich, but yes, he has saved money, and he has savings and stuff like that. But no, he's not rich. Firemen don't make but so much money, but basically he's comfortable with his lifestyle. He doesn't really do anything. He's a firefighter, so majority of the time he's working. You know what I'm saying? So,
I know what you're saying.
but so he really don't spend money like that. So he's content with something simple but nice. She wants she wants a big house, she wants a pool, she wants this and she wants that. And that's fine and dandy. If you can afford it, yeah, go ahead and do it. But like you said, you don't have to wait for the man to provide it for you. If you want that, go get it. Like, don't wait for nobody to do anything for you. Especially the women. Don't wait for it. But don't y'all be out here messing with these low life men who want to sit around and play video games all day and don't want to work and only want to drive your car while you at work and have all his boys hanging over and chilling. Like, that's what these women who make money be falling for. And I don't understand why. But that's a turn off to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Be a smart breadwinner.
I don't want that. But she, I guess she whiny too. Like, she was whining about everything. Like, they, went, on a, it is good. Eggs are good with seafood bowls. But, they went horseback riding, which is something she pretty much grew up on or whatever. Mm-hmm. But she was like, I didn't ride the horse fast, and I wish we did this, and I didn't like it at all. So for the honeymoon too, they had put them in this resort in Florida, right? She was complaining because the ocean won't right there for her to be able to. I mean, you can see the ocean.
She just seems like a spoiled brat.
She is. And like, she whined and complained. And when I tell you, this man has so much patience. Like, most of any other men been to cuss her out and left her right. She was out there whining. But he didn't. He was just like, you complain about everything. Do you not like anything? Do you not? What's wrong? I mean, what's the problem?
He's trying to fix it.
Right. And she was like, you're right. And he was like, okay, I know, but you need to stop acting like that. And, it do take somebody probably to say that to her. Like, girl, you a grown tail woman. Why didn't you whining like a little kid?
So, to me, she sounds like she's used to running over her men. She's used to being the dominant.
And she probably so.
Yeah.
Because most women who make more money than men out here, they feel very powerful, and they feel like I'm entitled to have what I want, when I want, and how I want it, where I want it, no matter what.
So what he needs to step up in is he needs to be a man.
Oh, girl, let me tell you, he reads her. He tells her about herself. Like,
but does it fix the situation?
It does, because then she'll be like, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it. And stuff. But she'll do it again. And then he'll come back at her again. Like, he don't tolerate it. He he let her do it a little bit, but then he confronts her with it. Not yelling at her or whatever. He'll just be like, you know what? You complain too much. I mean, what was wrong with it? Like, just because you didn't like it, you didn't think it was nice, you want to ride fast? Okay, maybe you can go ride faster on another day on the horse. But today was not the day for you to ride fast. Like, he talks to her. He's very patient.
Like she a child.
Well, sometimes you just got to treat people as
I would say this. I'm not going to lie. I am one of those people. I am one of those females that if a man give me that power, I will run right over top of you.
Y'all heard that, man.
I would tell you.
Don't mess with him.
It took the person that I talk to now to sit me down. Because he ain't having none of that.
I don't know. One thing I don't like is I don't like for nobody to think they gonna run over top of me with nothing. Like, no, you're not. Talk to me, communicate with me, but don't think you're gonna talk to me any kind of way or say what you want to say. Cause my attitude is
I wouldn't talk to them crazy, but I would just like
my attitude is I would ignore you. Like I really would
Yeah.
just walk away and leave you sitting there talking to yourself. Cause I'm too old for that. Like I have no time for nobody's foolishness, nobody's games, no crazy stuff like that. Could I do married at first sight now? No. When I was younger, yeah, I probably could do it. I can't do it now because I have a low tolerance for foolishness. Like, I'm not doing it.
me being young now. I'm telling you, I couldn't do it because me being young, I don't have the tolerance or the patience at all. Me being a teenager, I didn't have the tolerance or the patience.
Yeah, I can't do
I
it
don't
now.
deal with nothing. I don't. I mean, I would say like it takes a lot for me to deal with. Like the person I talk to now, I deal a lot with him because I spent time. But I mean, like off bat to meet a person and you already give me red flags, no, I will not.
Yeah, and like, okay, so there's this other couple, the one I was telling you about, was they knew each other in college.
Hmm.
Like, he's turned off by her because she's one of those people who like she can be talking to you talking to you very serious about something, then all of a sudden she'd be like
That's me.
and started laughing and stuff, and he cannot stand that. He'd be like, oh, she's so immature, but she's the type of person like
She's goofy.
just talking to like I'm goofy as I don't know what. Like you gotta have a sense of humor with me because I'm straight goofy.
Yeah.
Like anything might pop up out of my mouth saying
Or
anything.
anything could just come to your mind and you just be like, ha ha.
And
Like,
then start
that's
laughing.
me. I would literally I could be in tears, like crying deep in tears, and I would think of something and I would just start laughing. You can't control where your mind goes. He paid for that. He need to grow up. I mean, like,
Well, I think too that, and like you tell me all the time, you like, Mom, you gotta stop being so picky and like try different, like give people chances.
yeah.
And this is like when you a customer you used to or you know what you really want, like you don't want to try something else. And you always tell me, Mom, you need to try something
Like
else.
for me, I don't like light skins, but I try light skins. It never worked out in my favor. But you know, I gave it a chance. I don't really like skinny dudes like that.
I don't either.
But I gave skinny dudes a chance because
I feel like if my leg bigger than both of your legs put together, boy, what you gonna do for me?
I believe
And I'm not saying that to be sexually. I'm not saying that in that type of way. I'm just saying like if something was to happen, like if I was to get sick and you had to be, are you gonna be able to? You can't lift my leg up. My leg bigger than both of your legs put together.
like I would tell my mom, like skinny people, like you can get them thick. You know what I'm saying? Feed them, give them some food, take them to the gym, get them on their way.
I ain't trying to do all that.
You can build the man that you want. Like, I mean, a man, I'm talking about this man can have the looks, the personality, all this, that, and third. And because he is sticks and bones, my mom will not talk to you.
She's talking about something. Feed them. Fatten them up.
I said, feed them. Fatten them up. I mean, they got a high metabolism, but you see what Nikocado did.
Yeah, he just, I don't know what.
You can feed them. Eat them up. Go ahead, baby. Get
Yeah,
you up
I
there.
don't know. And then, you know, after is it 8 weeks? Yeah, and then, okay, so they go on the honeymoon or whatever.
And so
then,
this channel pays for all of that? Like, they pay for the wedding and everything?
Mm-hmm. They pay for the wedding, the whole 9 yards. So after they come back from the honeymoon, then that's when they move in together. They provide them with an apartment to move in together. So they move into this apartment together for a couple of weeks. So within 8 weeks is a decision day. So they have to say whether or not they're going to stay or leave. Girl, it's this one couple on there. This chick on there. She, oh my gosh, she says she ain't crazy, but she crazy. She one of those people that.
Nah, she said she not crazy, but she crazy.
Yeah, she's one of those people. Like, say for instance, I say something to you that you don't like, and she'll just sit there, right, and then like in 2 to 5 minutes. She'll just jump and she'll flip the whole table over. She one of them people like girl, I don't know. She go from 0 to 100 in less than 0.999 seconds.
She's one of those people where she has to like, I'm gonna tell you what she's doing. So if somebody says something to her and she don't like, in her head, she's thinking of
she gotta process it first.
She's thinking of processing it, and then like she's thinking of how she's gonna react to it, and then once she figures out the first reaction, she does it.
Yeah, she just done crazy. She just be going off like, I don't know, but the dude that she with, he kind of, I don't know, he cried the whole time like, I'll be like, what is you crying for now? Like, let me tell you something. I like a sensitive man, but I don't like no man who gonna be crying like, cause I say something to you, you gonna start crying. Like, man, if you don't grow some, sit up and crying like that. Like, he got on my nerves because he cried the whole time. I mean, every time I turned around, he was crying.
I can't do no crying, man. I mean, like,
I don't mind
I need you to cry.
I don't mind a sensitive man, but I don't need you crying. Like, I really do love
See, I've never experienced a sensitive, like, nobody in my family is that sensitive unless somebody, like, died or something. Other than that, don't no man I know be crying.
This dude be crying all the time. And she one of them people, let me tell you, she pulled the stunt that you pulled when you was like 3 years old.
Right.
Don't nobody leave me.
We're not
Don't nobody leave me. Don't nobody.
My mama said when I was younger, I told this boy off. Whatever.
She did. We was in a laundromat, and this little boy was up in there, and they was playing together. So his mama was getting ready to go, and I was over there, you know, putting my clothes in the dryer, and then all of a sudden I heard this loud screaming and crying, and I'm like, is that my child? What the world? So she's standing in the middle of the floor just hollering, screaming, don't nobody leave me. And we like, the little boy's mom come running over there. She said, what's wrong? I'm so sorry. What did he do? I'm so sorry. And she was, Destiny, don't nobody leave me. And she was like, huh? What you mean? She's like, I'm sorry, honey, but we're going to go home, and I need for him to come over here with me, and so we can get to go home. And she said, no, I said, don't nobody leave me. I'm like, Destiny, come over here. And the little boy told him, see, if you shut up, I might take you home. And so his mama looked at him like, what you say? He said, that's what my daddy be saying all the time. He said, you talk too much and you always whining. She said, oh, he did? Huh? When we get home, we gonna find out about that. It was funny though, but Destiny did that. Stand in the middle for a hollering scream to the top of her lungs. We thought the boy had hit her or something. This chick was like, she don't like to feel abandoned or something. Like, I don't know. I think it was a situation where her dad died or something, or whatever the case may be, but sometimes people,
the girl on the show.
There's some things that you just cannot take into relationships.
Well, sometimes it's not really as like they're trying to take it into the relationship. It's just that they're not fully healed onto it.
Yeah, and that's true. And I think that's one of the reasons why I have not jumped into a relationship is because, like, I have a trust issue. Like, yeah. So I'm not in no rush to jump in nobody's relationship because, like, the first red flag, I'm out. I'm not going to put my time and energy in nobody. Like, I'm not. Them days over with. If you can't come to me correct, don't come at all. Because I just can't do it. So, yeah. So, back to that. I know I couldn't do Married at First Sight right now. What
is your hand so cold? But I mean, if y'all ain't seen that show, y'all need to check it out. It's pretty good though. Like it's kind of fun trying to see who gonna stay together, and who not gonna stay together.
I feel like it's a waste of a marriage, like because you actually marry somebody, you go through the process. Don't they send those documents in? So then you gotta get like a divorce.
You gotta get a divorce. Mm-hmm.
And so like you just got married within 3 months passed, and you get a divorce. Like that's a waste of papers. Like that's just a waste of all of that. And I don't believe in all those divorces. Like if once I get married, we gotta stick it to and make it. If as long as it's not like really like crazy. If it's crazy, we just gonna have to separate, do what to do. But I would not get married again because I feel like that just carried me. Like dang, wasn't she just married like 3 years ago? She married again. She didn't change her last name again. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, no, because my thing is right now, if I get married, we stuck to death do us part. So don't waste my time.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not. That's why I said I couldn't be on that show because I'm not the type of person like I gotta know you before I know your family. I got to know everything about you.
No, they basically they get to know and marry all in that one day. So you walk down the aisle and you see that man standing at the aisle. That's who you marry.
I walking out there like, what's your name?
And they're saying the preacher is saying, "Hey, Destiny, this is Jerome. Jerome, meet Destiny," and y'all get married.
And I'll be like, David, do you take your husband? I don't.
You know, I don't think I've seen an episode yet where somebody didn't end up getting married.
I would say that because I'm that type of person that looks is like one of the last things. But if I am not attracted to you, like if I cannot find out one thing that attracts me to you, I will say no.
Yeah, and this dude that was on there, I don't think he was attracted to the girl that he married, and basically, like at first, like he was kissing all her and all this stuff and everything, and then like after the honeymoon and they came back, it was just like he act like he was not attracted to her at all. Then come to find out, he was on a dating app and was meeting other women. My thing is, like, if you knew that you was not attracted to her, or that definitely wasn't your type, or you knew there was no chance, you know, for y'all to even make it happen, like you should have said it and not prolonged it and played games and stuff. Because the girl was thinking there's a possibility that they could make it happen, and this cat was out on dating apps and everything. Because the reason why she found out, because her friend was on the dating app and him or her matched.
Well, that's try. Well, no, it's not because they don't know that
they matched.
They don't know. Like her friend didn't know that was her husband because the friends don't meet the husband yet, right?
No, I can't remember if she was at the wedding or not.
Well, see, that's messy on her part because why is you matching my husband knowing that me and him are together?
I guess it pretty much was a thing just to see if he was really on there. Because, you know, some people have dating apps and might not even still be on there. I guess she was trying to see if he was still on there.
He was active.
Girl, let me tell you, but the one couple I was telling you about with the one that he didn't like because she was all giggly and all this stuff all the time. So how about her best friend tells him, look, if you was my friend, I would have told you not to marry her and all this stuff. I would have whooped her tail, and I don't fight y'all. But yeah, this is supposed to have been the girl's best friend.
That's because she want him.
Exactly, but this is my thing. First of all, he was in the wrong to call the best friend. How did you get the phone number?
What did he call her for?
How did he claim he talked to her about their relationship and what they was going through and all of that and all this? Like, first of all, you was wrong for calling her. Well, first of all, how you get the phone number?
Because females be trusting these friends too
and
much.
Then, second of all, the friend had no business saying anything. She had no business. She should have said,
well, you want to talk, let's all talk together. You know what I'm saying? And not sit here.
Well,
and
she's not her true friend.
she's not. 20 years they've been friends.
Don't mean nothing.
That I don't think she was never your true friend. I think she was just sticking
She
around.
was always out to get her.
Sticking around for the excitement. But yeah, I would have. I don't know if she confronted her or not, but I'm telling you, she would. I wouldn't call her. I would confront her face to face.
Yeah, so I could beat her up.
Cause that was wrong. That's exactly why I don't have friends.
All my friends got husbands
Uh-uh.
and or engaged, and I'll tell you one thing about it. I ain't never. I have my like my friends like husbands or boyfriends numbers because like they'll put us in like group chats with everybody else and their boyfriend and husband, but I ain't never once went out my way and text them talking about some hey da 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 da. The only time I did that is when I was with their significant other and they phone died. And they tell, can you text such tell my phone died and to call you. Other than that, you want to see me in your man
that's off
phone?
limits. Yeah.
That's top of the line off limits.
Yeah, that was just so trifling. Like, yeah,
Do
girl.
they show their face?
Who?
Do
The
they show
friend?
everybody show his face?
I don't even think she was at the wedding, girl. I don't even think she
Oh,
was
that's
at
definitely.
the
If
wedding.
my best friend don't come my way,
I
well,
can't
first of all,
remember
I was
if
at
she
the
was
wedding.
at the wedding or not. She might have been there. I'm not sure. But, no, she probably was there because that's probably how he got the phone number. But first of all, why would you get their phone number? Like, that's some shady stuff anyway. I don't know. But, yeah, don't.
that lemon trick does not work.
What do you mean?
To get the smell off your.
Oh, the seafood smell?
Yeah, they said a lot to use lemon.
Girl, I don't know, but anyways, if y'all have not seen the show Married at First Sight, go check it out. Leave down in the comments below on what we done talked about, what you think about what we talked about. Anything you want to say?
Y'all, get it together.
I know that's right. Like, I just don't understand. Relationships just not working. Number one, because they ain't got God, and the second one, because they don't have communication. Because communication and God is the first, most important things that should be in any relationship.
Can you scratch my face?
Where am I scratching your face at?
Right. No, underneath my eye.
Y'all, she be doing the most. But anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, so go check out the show. Leave in the comments below what you think about it. If you've seen it, what your thoughts are on it. If you could do Married at First Sight, let me know. I am curious who could do it.
I am too. Fill out the application. I wanna see. Honestly, I say I wouldn't do it, but I'm a daredevil. So I'm the type of person like I just want to see what it's gonna be like. But I just know
I'm too.
they'll put me with.
You have to tell, like the chick that was on there, she was like she didn't like bald headed dudes, but you didn't put that on your paper. But the dude she ended up married was bald headed. So my thing is, if you know you don't like bald headed dudes, or you don't like,
Oh, so they let you put like what you do. and don't
yes, like this one chick, she didn't want them to match. Wanted to make sure that she didn't match them with nobody that she had dated. So she had a list of like 30 dudes. She was like, do not match me with them because she's dated or crossed her path and she didn't want to have nothing to do with them. Like, so if you know that you don't like bald headed dudes or dudes with a certain haircut or whatever, or big or thin or wearing glasses or something, you need to put all that stuff down on the paperwork. If you know you don't like a person who got a whole lot of money and bougie and like to spend money on stuff, you should have wrote all that stuff down. So when it was time for them to go do that match and they talked to the people, they knew not to match you with that type of person because you know you don't really like it. Because, you know, for some people, yeah, you know, you can, they say opposites attract. And yes, they might can match them and everything work out, but
Opposites do attract.
yeah, it's not always that situation
Not
or
all
not
the
always
time.
the case. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, if you think you can do it Married at First Sight, drop that comment down
I
below.
would do it if somebody paid me.
I guess I'm assuming they probably got paid. I'm not sure how much or if they really did, but I mean, they took off for work and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure
I'm about to say if they were
it
paying
was
me, I would
something in it for them.
I would definitely do it if somebody paid me.
Yeah, I think it was something in there for them. But anyways, y'all, it's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the show. So make sure that you like, comment,
And subscribe.
and hit that notification button to be notified every time we drop a video. So listen, y'all, all my social media information will be down in the box below. Check me out. Send me a friend request. Leave me a comment.
Oh yeah, y'all, and don't forget also answer all the questions we asked y'all, but also leave some foods that y'all would like for us to try, or some restaurants y'all would like for us to eat, and some challenges.
And pranks. Hit my email with them pranks, y'all. Yeah.
You can't hit me up, but I already got a couple pranks cooking up. So.
Girl, whatever. But anyways, y'all, we love you guys.
Bye.